Pay attention, we may have topped. The question on everyone's mind, has Bitcoin topped, or was this a local top we're gonna correct and then bounce? That's the main question on everyone's mind. And so today I'm gonna speak about that. I'm gonna speak about the top signals, and I'm gonna speak about how deep this Bitcoin correction can go and which coins will be the best ones to buy on these dips. So stay tuned right until the end, because this is going to be a very important show. 1, 2, 3, let's get going. Here we are with the Bitcoin chart. The first thing we need to understand is these are the bullish fair value gaps right between 111k, 110k. I think it's very likely price is going to come here. The question is this going to be the bottom? Is this going to be the bottom? We are then going to continue upwards, and this was just a local top. Okay, that's the question here. That's the question on everyone's mind. If we just look at, for example, Elliott wave theory, we have to be completely frank here. As I was telling you guys previously, wave 1, wave 2, and we are now watching the correction of wave 3. Usually, this is the top, okay? When it comes to meme coins, it was the same pattern on Momo, it was the same pattern on a lot of other coins. You have wave 1, 2, 3, and then you have A, B, C corrective waves. And the most interesting thing is, if you look at Bitcoin, you know, on a more meta perspective, we had wave 1 to all-time high 70k, we had wave 2 to 100k then correction, and this entire thing we've been seeing since 70k since April was wave 3. So 3 waves, and then within the third wave we also have 3 waves. So this correction was kind of obvious. It was kind of obvious it was a local top at least. So is this the actual top? Are there any top signals that we have to be looking at? Kanye West launched a coin. That's a major top signal. Last time we had a major A-tier celebrity launch a meme coin, when Trump launched his shitcoin, the market also topped. I honestly think Bitcoin is going to come to like 110k at least, 111k. If this doesn't hold, my friends, there is a big possibility that we will go close to 100k, maybe even deeper. Now, this cycle is actually different from the others. That doesn't mean everything is over. It just means that we will get another chance to buy amazing dips on a lot of these projects. Now, but the one thing no one's talking about is the only altcoin out there that did all-time highs was BNB, the only one. So if this isn't the top, this is just a local top, we're gonna correct. We're gonna probably bounce very soon. Maybe we go to 110k, 111k. This could have honestly been the dip that everyone is expecting, and we could bounce right now. If that happens, in that case, okay, if that happens, the one altcoin, the only one that printed all-time highs was BNB. Okay, this was the only one. No one on the timeline is talking about it. BNB was the only one that printed all-time highs. So I did some research, and I found out that the actual BNB chain cabal, the BNB cabal, BitGet, BNB chain, BSC daily, like all these BNB cabal pages, they are all trying to push this meme coin called 𝗘𝗫𝗧𝗏 on BSC. So I did buy some because in the last month the chart looks good, it looks healthy, it looks like it's consolidating, it looks like it's just doing sideways. In case we haven't actually topped on Bitcoin, in case we bounce soon, I'm almost 100% sure the things that are going to pump the hardest right now are going to be BNB. I think Chainlink is at resistance as well. It could be a good trade, but if BNB keeps ripping higher and higher and higher, it's going to outperform ETH, it's going to outperform most of these altcoins that didn't put all-time highs. And if that happens, then I think a meme coin where the Binance cabal is obviously behind it, as I just showed you guys, like literally the BNB chain official account is trying to push this thing. Look right here, this is the official one, almost 4 million subscribers. So the BNB cabal is definitely behind this. OKX is behind this. Like major exchanges, BitGet, Binance Intern, I saw a bunch of BKOLs also posting. So this is definitely like a cabal coin, and just in case, I think this is a good hedge in case everything bounces back. It might be the best one, to be completely honest. I would not want to bet against CZ's cabal. Then when it comes to Troll, assuming we see a bit of a bigger correction and the prices are going to be negative for the next month and a half, I think Troll, worst case scenario, I mean best case scenario if you sold the top like me, could go all the way back down to 40 million, 25 million. If Troll acts like any other meme coin out there, this would be the place to actually accumulate cheap Troll for a potential bounce, assuming the worst case scenario. Because I mean honestly, like I'm not gonna buy here. I need to see ETH do all-time highs. I need to see the entire market shift for me to get into any of these meme coins. I don't care if it printed a new all-time high. To me, this is just a fake out. When it comes to BT, I think BT is at support. Obviously, it broke its major resistance, major sell-off. Everything is going down, like everything is dumping right now. But this is the ultimate support. So I think we could see something like a relief bounce and some sideways action on something like BT. But we did see a local top signal. Okay, Kanye West launching a meme coin is definitely a local top signal. So that's what I'm doing. I'm eyeing the Bitcoin chart. As soon as I see Bitcoin bounce back, if it's not going to settle right around 110, 111k and then bounce, if it bounces here and it prints a higher low, then the game is back on. Risk will be on again, even if for a brief moment. But right now, you have to protect most of your capital. I gotta be completely honest. That's the point where we are at. And I would be very patient. I would just wait for Bitcoin to signal something. So I'll see you guys tomorrow with more info and updates.